Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. Just figured I'd go ahead and hop on. It's a nice mild day, and actually the front yard is doing pretty well, except for one thing. You know, I had these bird feeders out, so a bunch of the bird seed fell down. It's alright, it won't take me but, you know, a little bit to get that squared up after I bring in my next load of wood chips. But in any case, I wanted to show you, you know, kind of what's going on. How you doing there, Katie? And Terry, thanks for hopping along on the garden update here. So what we got is, that's weird. What's going on there? Huh, there we go. Just had some sleep in its eyes. So, yeah, the flowers are all doing good. We're getting some new growth. Here on the blueberries, the sunflowers are all popping except for that one and that one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and replant that. But look at all of the flowers, dude. Isn't that just beautiful? And so what I'm doing is I'm letting that deadhead there, and I'm going to be able to come up with a bunch of these. But look at that. You know, they're just, hey, how you doing, dude? Oh, I'll touch you. See, you're totally cool. I hope that one. So, yeah, we got giant marigold. Look at the size of that sucker, man. Frickin' stalk. Bless this garden. It's going on. That looks like crap. But, you know, this is my first time growing the currant tomatoes. And I really think that I need a bigger pot. Look at the lemon balm, man. You know, and I know it spreads, you know. But that stuff smells delicious, you know. I know it's medicinal, but, you know, lemon balm or thyme going nuts. That's going nuts. We got all these fresh blooms up here. And this is pineapple sage. And this was only about, I'd say about that big when we got it. And you rub the leaves and it's just, oh. And then the white strawberries, they're just going to town. Look at all these. You know, these are all going to produce, you know, and they're ever bearing. So they'll just keep rocking. So, moving on over to the other side. Look at all the flowers. And what I've been doing is I have been cross-pollinating, though the bees are really just kind of going to town themselves. But I kind of help them along a little bit. But I mean, it is just a jungle in here. I mean, the sweet basil, I mean, look at that. You know, all sunflowers. These are all the dragon's tongue beans, which are about to start putting on flowers here. You know, the Cuban oregano, just looking wonderful. More basil. We got, I can kind of give you a look. Look in there. We got lemon cucumber. We got, yeah. You're just gonna have to believe me. We got them all over the place in here. And these guys, you know, there's another one there, you know, but they're all starting to come on here. So yeah, I mean, it's consistent, you know, all the way through. And what I'm going to do, because as you can see, the top here, they're all starting to shoot up. So what I'm going to do, hey everyone, wow, there's a lot of people watching. So Amy, Jasmine, Cindy, awesome. Thank you for joining along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some long bamboo, you know, probably about that thick or so. And I'm going to zip tie them to the fence and then weight them down with like a brick. And then I'm going to trellis them downwards. And that will help to provide a little bit additional shade for the basils, but still have it open enough to where the beans can grow, okay? But at the same time, promote airflow. So I'll go ahead and defoliate again. Huh. Like I say, I'm a little bit noob at this. Okay. Hey, Margie, how you doing? Yeah, something popped up on my screen, and I was like, what? But anyways, yeah, and yeah, so I removed the bird feeders here. I'm going to put them in the back. They're right over there. But I figure I'd go ahead and put these. That was kind of held a balance. That's why I don't have two strawberries there, because it was like, sunny days. But yeah, I mean, everything is just exploding here. I'm letting this go to seed. This is the Mizuna, which is like it's like a Japanese kale almost. It's incredibly tender, incredibly mild. Hey, how are you doing, Harut? Thanks for joining. Awesome, and Vicky. Sweet, man, I'm loving all the peeps. So yeah, I'm just gonna close those down, and these just started popping here. I don't really know what these, I think they're like some sort of like daisy or something. My cool, you know, a 91-year-old neighbor that walks like 7 miles a day with his support. He gave me, you know, just so many of these plants, you know, so many of these clones. These are all about to pop here. It's just gonna look so beautiful. Bring in more pollinators, and this is actually a Mammoth Sunflower. Hey, how you doing, Lori? Thanks for joining. So you take a look, and it's a morph. Went off into a V, so we're gonna have 2 massive Mammoth Sunflower heads on that. It's another giant marigold, and then the hedge. And what I'm about to do here is I'm actually going to trellis the tomatoes. These are more of the current tomatoes, but these aren't root bound because, of course, they're in soil and they're in the ground. You know, the roots are going this way because I've got the weed guard down here. So I'm going to trellis that through, and they're just going to grow up, and they're going to hedge over. And then the leeks, you can see everywhere I got leeks, and so those are going to grow in really thick. Got the nasturtiums, they're growing nice and healthy. My guess is probably within the next week they're going to start blooming. It'd be absolutely wonderful. You know, I'm going to cut away some of this chard, you know, some of the burnt stuff, and that'll blow up. You know, and the peas and the beans, they don't get a whole lot of light over here, so they're kind of taking their time, but that's cool because it's kind of like a staggered grow. You know what I mean? So, you know, hey, we got Audie. Thanks for joining. So yeah, we got that. Of course, the center is doing wonderfully. These, you could see all the blooms here, you know, and there's just so many everywhere. I mean, they're just like, oh, we want to pop now. So, you know, anytime. The mullen's kind of coming back, but it's like, man, I'm going to give that guy like another week, maybe 2. Thank you, Ori. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if any of you guys have a Japanese maple, do me a favor, do this. Okay, so I went in here, and I basically damn near completely cleaned it out in here. So as you could see, it's like almost bonsai-ish in here. And what that does is it promotes excellent airflow and better growth for the plant. It will be more healthy and more disease resistant, of course, you know, because it's pumping to the more healthy parts of the plant. Of course, got the mulch there, and it's just loving life. And then got our sun over here. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do basically over there what I did over there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, that's going to be primarily our late day raspberry hedge, and then I'm going to interplant like some herbs and stuff like that. Hey Robert, how you doing? Thanks a lot for joining me. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we got growing on here, you know, for the front yard, you know, just kind of another take of it there. But like I say, you know, here in the long term, you know, it's going to morph. You know, I'm gonna make this entire yard plantable. You know, so if you enjoy these videos at all, just wait. I haven't even started yet, dude. I take things to the extreme. I'm like a vandal, dude. Yeah, I actually dig Vanilla Ice a little bit. He's pretty chill, even now. Well, hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. You know, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, see ya.